What is up, everybody? Thank you very much for coming tonight. It's a very special evening. I am very happy. Love doing the Italian, no doubt. Much love for it, always. But I need to get away, and the first thing I want to step away to is 1974. Tobe Hooper, Kim Hinkle, all those motherfuckers throwing their heads together to make a kick-ass horror movie. Probably the most horrifying movie ever made, in my opinion. When you come right down to it, there's evil in the DNA of this movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you very much for coming. Not very much, not very much, Fred. What's going on, Sean? Hey, Russell, what is happening, man? Good. Glad everybody's here. Yeah, this one, matter of fact, I'm gonna need to start off with the smoke here. Fuck my algorithm. See, I don't really, man, it's cool and all, but you know, right down to it, I'm happiest doing this kind of thing. Like tomorrow night, speaking to Sean and I will be here. We'll be doing another one of my favorites, Humongous. But I'll talk about that later tonight. There we go. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thinking about maybe next week going with the remake, maybe of Chainsaw Massacre. I haven't seen that in about 10 years, so I think it's time to revisit it again. And then maybe I don't know. We'll go there and see what's happening. How's everybody this evening? How's everybody feel? How's everybody going? Is everybody Leatherface original chainsaw move? Ah, absolutely, Austin, the classic, man. There's one and only. Like I was saying, man, this movie has evil in its DNA. There's not blood, there's not a lot of gore, but man, when you watch it, you're much more disturbed by what you see there than what you just see if you see buckets of blood from Evil Dead. Like I said, man, this is it just feels like evil. Not Reagan from Exorcist evil, not Evil Dead evil, not even Michael Myers evil, but I mean straight up 100%, no apologies made, in your fucking face evil. And when you get done watching this motherfucker, you're just, I don't care if you've seen it 100 times, you still don't feel right about yourself. You don't feel right about everybody else. You're not sure to trust anymore. That's power. Ah, maybe. Might do that, Sean. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Eric? How you doing, man? Yeah, I did Italian, so now I want to do some disturbing shit that feels like it could really happen to you for a minute. You know what I mean? And not the jello. So, but they got a totally vibe to them. I wanted to get back to some gritty shit. You know what I mean? I just really wanted to kick people right in the fucking balls. Hey, Trench, how you doing, man? Oh, how did I know? How did I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre might dig up Trenchy? Not surprised. Not surprised. All good. Oh man, really good, really good. Awesome. Um, Unhinged got about as big a crowd as I thought it would get yesterday. Yeah, but there's something about it that I just really dig, man. There's something about it that's really weird. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better early '80s soundtrack. You know what I mean? It's just really weird music. You know, deranged. Yes. Very deranged with people over the decades. It still does. And if you sit and watch it with the, within the right frame of mind of, frame of mind of what it is, it should shock you every single time. You know, um, I've actually talked to people that the very first time they seen it back in the late, mid to late '70s, it didn't shock them, man. It didn't disturb them. Kind of worried. Well, even though it's a true story. Yep. Yeah, it was based on things he's seen. He's seen the horrors of the Vietnam War. He's seen the story of Ed Gein. Also, um, Elmer Wayne Henley, which was sort of back in the early mid '70s when that shit came on, when he was helping this other dude. He was helping him by catching young boys or bring them in so the guy could, so the guy could do things to them and so they could slaughter them. And then he ended up killing the guy himself, and then called the police and turned himself in and said, "Hey, I killed him." There's if you look it up, you look up Elmer Wayne Henley, you'll see the footage I'm talking about. That, like I said, Ed Gein, like I said, the horrors of the Vietnam War, where people just dead kids just laying along the streets and all this kind of shit. and people's brains just laying around. You know what I mean? And it really disturbed him. And he was in a store one day, and there was a line of people, and he just wanted to get the hell out of there, and he could not get out, and he just wanted to get done, and and that's the first time he had that thought, man. What if I just grab these chainsaw display over here, and he thought, what if I just grab this chainsaw, just to, you know what I mean, and I just whip, massacre through here. I can get out of here quick then. That's basically long and short of what happened there. Oh, black cat, awesome, man. That is very awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It was fucker a while back. I wish I would have got the limited edition. But Black Cat, that's what I'm going to revisit because I didn't get a chance to do Black Cat. I didn't get a chance to get to Bay of Blood, to Twisted Detriment. I didn't get a chance to get to Torso. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be revisiting here and there. But for now, we're going to go macabre. Ninja, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? We'll get your bit here just a little bit. The inspired movie, the range is a really good one. Have you seen the let's see, one second here. Where, the movie called Ed Gein, man, and it's sort of Steve Railsback, and it's got Terry Snodgrass in it. That's a damn good Ed Gein movie. It's damn good. Been nice here. Hey, Troy, wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Yes, there's another one with Kane Hodder, but the Kane Hodder one just didn't seem right. Kane Hodder is too big. Ed Gein's a little guy, Russell, Ninja, going on here? Echo, what's going on, Echo? How you doing, man? Hopefully we've got. Oh yeah, and the Silence of the Lambs and all that. It was also based on the in a loose way, the Psycho, Norman Bates, and then from then then the movies in the future got got inspired by Chainsaw Massacre, like Silence of the Lambs, like Austin was saying here. So it's like hell yeah. Does everybody have access to it on lookmovie.com where you don't got to worry about any ads or anything, or I mean, you got it on Prime or anything like that? We don't have to go through Tubi and deal with that. That's another thought too. I really want to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, so I may stay here first and do Chainsaw Massacre 2, and then jump over and do the beginning and then the remake. But either way, you better believe I'm gonna be sticking on Chainsaw Massacre for a minute here. If Italian horror deserves 12 weeks, then Chainsaw Massacre at least deserves 2, 3, 4 weeks. Well, let's see what we got here. So, what's up? Treat Williams. Treat Williams. What happened with Treat Williams? I missed this, obviously. Chainsaw Massacre 2 is very, very good. Very, very good. See, villain, where most of such movies, the villain is kept in a mystery. And I love how he changes, man. I love how he changes, like for different events or for different things. Like this killer mask, you got free lady mask. You got your older lady mask. It's like the new documentary was talking about. You got your older lady mask, the one that takes to your house, serves dinner. You know what I mean? That's very cool. Got here, what's going on with Red? See, so yeah, right, right, absolutely. Yeah, what happened with Treat Williams? Did he? Oh, that's a bummer, man. Bummer. Hmm. Guess joined a lot of my wrestlers that are dying off now. Superstar Billy Graham, rest in peace. The Iron Sheik, rest in peace. Now Treat Williams, rest in peace, man. We're losing a lot of people here lately. Motorcycle accident at 71. Damn, he didn't get fucked. Hey, Katie, how's it going? How you feeling this evening? How are you doing? Here tomorrow. Oh man, I love Chainsaw Massacre 3 also, man. Got a really good cast too. The or the Survivor girl. She she's all right. They may be able to do a little bit better with her, but I mean she does okay. But other than that, look, you also got Big Ol' Mortensen, you got Ken Forty, you know what I mean? Yeah, hell yeah, it kicks ass, man. It really does. So if everybody's ready for this, let me know. Still gonna bullshit for a few minutes, but yeah, man, yeah. Picked this up today. Well, I didn't pick it up; it arrived. Well, I got my hands on a new copy of this. This is a really good film. I'm probably gonna save this for a Sunday afternoon film. Really good one. If you haven't seen it, definitely check out Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. It's got, of course, it's got a very young Jodie Foster and a very young Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen plays a weird pervert in this, but it's a good show. Really, really good show. The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. If you haven't seen it, take my advice, check it out. Let's see. Also wanted to do Wolf Creek too. That my good friend Jason, of course, Ninja sent me. That he got for me. Once again, thanks a lot, man. Not much appreciated. Much love to you. I so much appreciate that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get it. That particular copy anyway. I had it on DVD, but I really wanted that. But we're talking about, he and I are talking about doing another double header. We do part 1 and part 2. You know, they're both good shows. So. Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Timestamp on your end. I'm looking along. Hold on. I don't got any timestamp yet, man. I'm waiting for everybody to give me a thumbs up here and let me know that they're ready for me to go. Then here, let me do my setup here. Should I go original mono or Dolby Atmos? Got 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 subtitles on. Should I go? I think I should go original mono on this. What do you think? Original mono. I guess what I'll do. If you have the second site, please watch the second site. Nope, I hadn't started yet, man. Not yet, not yet. Make sure everybody's in with me. Hey, man, we haven't started yet. That's everything I was waiting for. I was going to see if Man was going to join us. I want to start without her. Oh, you're going with this. Oh, okay. Doing the Dark Sky Steelbook? Cool. Hey, man. That works, man. Here we go. Listen, listen, listen. Yeah. Cool. Cool. We ain't going nowhere, man. Take your time, get stuff together. Um, let's just listen to the. Let's just listen to the. I talked about this earlier. Guys that missed it. I was talking about how this movie just feels like evil. You know what I mean? Not it's just evil, not evil dead evil, but just true human evil. You know, and if anybody has been happen to be unlucky enough to be around a person or known a person who is truly freaking evil, glad to see that you survived it because people like this actually exist. All right. If you might need any more time, let me know. Man, I'm jacked and ready to go for this one. This is top 3 for me any day, all day. It's usually top 2. Sometimes it even sneaks in and takes over Halloween's part 1, number 1 spot. It probably would all the time if Halloween didn't have that, you know, if Halloween hadn't been my very first. Texas Chainsaw Massacre may take over that number 1 spot. Hey, close working. Ooh, okay. Hey, you're all right, man. You're all right. We got time. I got time, man. I I shall wait for you. I shall wait for you. Movie, another one cloud movie. Yo, man. Yeah, the music's done by dude named Wayne Bell and Tobe Hooper. You know what I mean? It kind of goes along with Black Christmas is another one that kind of goes just along with just noises, just made little noises and turned into a soundtrack. Black Christmas is beautiful with that. I'm sorry if that thing keeps brightening up like that. I'm ready to kill this light if it keeps doing it. Absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. I'm doing it, man. So let me know when you're ready, Trench. And let me know when you're ready, Mayan, and we'll get this rolling. Mine set up and ready. All cool. And don't forget, for anybody who doesn't know, this guy who does this starting out as John Larroquette. This guy that does this, the narration, and he did it for what, like a bag of weed or a couple of joints or something. John Larroquette, in case you don't know who that is, he was in Night Court, many other shows throughout the 80s, 90s, I believe. Yes, grimy, dirty, man, dirty. And every bit as dirty as it looks is every bit as dirty and smelly as it was. I guess it was even smellier at the end when Marilyn Burns, and she hops in the truck and she's doing that lap, she's getting out of there. She's really that happy to get the hell out of there. All right. If I need any more time, stop me before I get there. Yeah, I'll show you guys some shit here in a little bit for those of you guys who hasn't seen my Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure collection and shit. I'll show that off to you. Live. Need more time? Let me know. Four, three, two, one. Vortex Ankle Hooper Production. It's all the more tragic. Had it lived very long, it could not expect it, though they wished to see see that day. And then they're going to do something to try to advance that day. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. August 18th, 1973. Oh my goodness, brother. Dark Shark Exorcist. Whoa. Yeah, that would have been cool. But I guess the story, Trench, is that the Chop Top was in Vietnam at the time. Yeah, brother, the movie totally. Just before you get a chance to be on screen. Thank you. Yeah, man. And what's what I like Frank. I understand Frank. But Franco's got some problems. You know what I mean? And look at it. They invite him to come along, and then the whole time he's there, they fuck with him. They make fun of him. You know what I mean? So I would be a whining motherfucker too if I was him. You know? It's just messed up. And you know that they invite him because during the certain part there when he's rolling in there and he hits his hand on the side of the doorway and he's like, Franklin, it's gonna be a real fun trip, and he's mocking her. He's basically mocking his sister because it's not like he forced himself to go. He forced his way in. She had talked him into going. Why? Fuck with him, I guess. And then her bitch ass boyfriend fucks him the whole time. He's gonna kill you, Franklin. I'd have slapped that fucking dude. And then the first thing it gives you is flashes of the different little body parts and shit, and then it shows you the nice little nubbins display they put up on top of the gravestone. Now, in the remake, they're on their way to a later Skinner concert. In this one, they're on their way to they're on their way to the graveyard because people had messed with the graves and want to make sure that their grave had messed. Yeah, well, yeah, they do look at Franklin as a bird, you know, and I can see where Sally feels that way. You know what I mean? She probably had to deal with him a lot. You know, they grew up together, close to the same age. You know, don't get to invite the guy along and then make fun of him and mess with him all the time. Piss me off, man. If I was her, I'd be like, leave him alone. But that's just me. That's just how I am. I like it. Mm, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. You know what's cool about this? I'm watching the second sight version here. Like I said before, during that part when Franklin, Franklin gets the chainsaw, um, you can actually see it. You can actually see it so much better. I mean, in Jason 2 there, the whole sky doesn't black the whole time. It actually looks like a black blue where you can actually see what's happening, you know, through all the woods and all that shit. She's going through all the brush. Yeah. Gas station human meat. Yeah. And they never make that clear that that's what's in there that they're cooking. But you know, she just kind of looks at it. She just like, she looks, you know, and then she looks again and she's like, she's trying to throw it. She's like, something about that just don't look right. And about that time is when Cook comes in and, you know, starts beating her with a broom and shit. Oh, dude, you really do, Austin, man. It is so worth it. If you don't get limited edition, fine. Just get the standard, just as long as you got that 4K, brother. The Blu-ray looks just damn, you know, it's pretty damn close to as good as the 4K. Like, it's hard to tell the difference. Yeah, very apocalyptic opening. Absolutely. Human meat. Yep, yep, yep. They were cooking up somebody. God, Mark Twain because the name is called the Sawyer. Yeah, I ain't really thought about that. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. But yeah, they're the Sawyer. In this one, they're the Sawyer. Yes, as do I. As do I, Austin. Absolutely. Hey, as long as you get the films, man, that's the important part. I always gotta get stupid, and, you know what I mean. That's just the collecting bug in me. That's the you know, I can get some new clothes and shit, but you know, this year the color the van is the little different sheet of green and everything in this one than it is in all the others. My only problem with the new Dark Sky 4K is the clipping. You know, it's clipping, and it's just it's hard to explain clipping. I think the best one to describe clipping is Richard Diaz. If you got anybody fan of Richard Diaz channel, if you haven't seen, check it out. He knows the shit. But watch it. He explains. Now see, all the way to the point to where that truck goes by and Franklin goes down the hill. That's how dramatic he is. Now I've known people who acted like this. When they get to the bottom, you know how he falls and he's like, oh, you know, he's actually he's knocked out. I've known people acting like that. He's not knocked out. He just wants that attention. Yes, Armadillo. Robert Burns came across that. First, they had like a horse and stuff like that, and they ended up in the Armadillo. They wanted to be all splattered everywhere, but they decided not to do that. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Austin. Um, main characters. Oh, definitely. Trust any one of them could be who's to be. Oh man, it makes you wonder about everybody because when you come right down to it, who can you trust? Who can you trust? Ask any one of these serial killers' families, you know, or at least 9 out of 10 of them, 9 out of 10 of their families, if they thought even living with them, their family, their husband, wife, if they thought that their husband or whatever was capable of that, and every one of you here go, oh my God, I didn't know. Well, shit, you all right? Yeah. We're 7 minutes 43 seconds, man. You all right? If you need me to, I'll pause it for you and wait for you. We're at 8 minutes right now. And it is cool, isn't it, Austin? How old are you, Austin? Nice look, but no, they weren't able to catch the 70s look. You know what I mean? You can't. There's been a few shows that are really good at it. House of the Devil was really good at catching the early 80s. Um, you know, perfect, cool, awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Man's on. No, man seen this a couple weeks ago. For the first time she's seen it a few weeks back, and I asked her about it. She said she loved it, so right on. Anybody loves Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man, you are my type of people. To me, it just gets better and better and better every time you see it. That's the old song around. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, job, look clean. Yeah, yeah, it just looks so clean. I think they just want to pretty her up as much as possible. You know what I mean? It doesn't like it takes a lot, but you know what I mean. I think Marilyn Burns is, to me, Marilyn Burns is every bit as pretty. I like Marilyn Burns. To me, she is this. Yeah, I've said it a million times. And I'll say it again. This is the greatest performance of all time of any survivor or final, whichever way you want to say it. Like also Survivor Girl. Greatest performance of all time of any final. Boom, boom. He just wants attention, and if you know anybody that's been messed with or a little or don't quite fit, that's what they do. A lot of times they just want that attention. Oh, here he is, Edwin Neal, man, great performance. He's bleeding funny. In my 30s, okay. So do I. I mean, hell, I come off like a much younger man than I am. I mean, I look at it anymore. I'm starting to beat up a little tired, but like I said, it's because I burned my candle on both ends. Other than that, I definitely got the heart and the attitude and the vibe of a younger guy. I think. Do I come off like I'm 50? That's not the pretty face I used to have. You wouldn't even believe us. It's cool. You hear you talk about your uh, you know you love the look of the '70s and everything, Austin, because somebody in their 30s, that's really cool to hear. Yeah, yes, so it is bleeding. And Jessica Biel, yeah, doing a good enough job of making it look pretty. Yeah, it didn't take a lot with Jessica Biel, did it? No matter what she goes through all the way through the whole thing, she never gets quite as dirty as what she should get. That is true. The crazy fucker's got a point. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't even look at some fishing campaign. You see those pictures better here in the second sight version? You actually make them out a little bit better. He's like, what the hell? So really? Here in this little town that I'm at, about 3 years ago during October, during the Halloween, all through October, every weekend, they had a different good horror film. They played Halloween, they played Nightmare on Elm Street, They played Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which for Halloween and Chainsaw Massacre, it's the first time I had ever seen them on the big screen. So, you know, that was very cool. I never thought I'd ever get that chance, you know, because I was 1 when this was made, and I was only 5 when Halloween was made. So, I remember what the 70s looked like. You know, sure, you know, like Russell, you know, Russell 17 when he seen this. I'd like to be 17, see it at the theater, 17, 18 years old. Well, it's got himself. I think it's got some of the most simple, beautiful cinematography. He's all happy. It's like, oh my god! But at the time he reached out, yeah, I'd be more inclined by my van if he reached up and cut my fucking hand with a knife. I'm afraid he'd be leaving that damn van and beat the fuck up. That knife sticking out his ass. You know, knife, you got a straight razor. He's good. He's like, I'm sure it is, man. Put it up. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. No, tomorrow night, Sean, is before the horror. We're doing Humongous at 10. And then Wednesday night is when I'll be doing the trivia show. Wednesday at 8. Tomorrow night at 10, at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I'll have 2 surprise guests. I'm not going to tell you who they are. They don't even know who each other is. So these 2 people are ready to do trivia, and they have no idea who they're going to be taking on. Yep. Um, at 8 o'clock, guys. Don't forget. Don't forget at 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Catch the trivia show, and then at 10 o'clock in 10 o'clock, Sean, he'll be doing his near dark watch. But tomorrow night he will be right here with me. In the garage, hadn't been lost. Yep, they just found him. Like, yeah, just the thing just laying in the garage, man. Yeah, what? You pay me. It's humongous. Humongous is a kick-ass 1982 slasher slash monster. It's one of my favorites of all time. You know, so much nostalgia for me. I have stories that I will tell tomorrow night during. Stories that remind me when I was like 10 years old watching it. So I'll tell you exactly where to find it and all that stuff. But Humongous is a really good one, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Ninja. No, no, no. Actually, man, there's a lot of people who doesn't know Humongous. I had to about a year ago. I started a year and a half ago. I started talking about it a lot, and I actually did a watch on it. So way back in the day, I did it with Trench joined me, and Nanette joined me, and it was an open. It was back when I used to do open night. Is when I would do like the open watch night where I would throw the link up there and just have people just randomly join me. So yeah, Korean slasher movie. Yeah, pretty much. Huh? It sounds horrible. Hey, Humongous is a cool show, man. Hey, you know how's it going? Timestamp right now. Anybody who wants to know? We're at 18 and a half minutes. I always wondered about this guy at the gas station. Who in the hell is this guy? You know, the guys with the bigger, bigger forehead and stuff. I mean, where the hell does he go to? Where's he from? I'm, I'm pretty sure he's not the guy that's in there getting cooked. I don't think. No. That's when you get to meet the cook, man. Now the cook may be the coolest character in this whole movie. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. He's I'm guessing he was born with a hydrocephalus is what I'm guessing. Water on the brain, if you ever heard that. So yeah, I'm guessing he must be a member of the family. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he might be a sort. You know what I mean? Now that little thing there, I'm curious to see what everybody thinks. When he took that blood and he wiped it on the van because they talked about stopping and getting some gas. Do you think he put that? Do you think that was a sign he left on the van so that when they stopped there, the cook and them would know, or do you think it was just he was just wiping it on there? Chainsaw 3D. Chainsaw 3D. That's the one with the Dario, right? Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of people. Mark the car. Yeah, yeah. That's my opinion, man. He marked it. That's what I think. But there's a lot of people who don't think so. They think he was just, God, the twin brothers and the Vietnam War around this time. Yep. But, oh yeah. Hey, yeah, Russell. You was on Lady Hills I've Eyes about a month or so ago, and that was the first. That was the first live stream that I did back after took about a month off. It's crazy. I'm still trying to recover from that. For some reason. I still don't have the same algorithm I had before. Second sight, second sight, by far, man. Yes, yes. That's the one that I was watching. That first time that I came back. I came back and it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what I was doing that night. Yeah, look what your brother did to that door. Better packaging, man. The picture looks better too. I think second sight's better all around. You get better lighting, you get better everything. And like I said, there's a lot of clipping issues in dark sky. Hard for me to explain. Like I said, if you want to hear the clip, what I mean by clipping, like I said, watch Richard Diaz, and he's doing a review of the Dark Sky version, Dark Sky 4K. He did a month and a half ago, and he explains what clipping is, everything. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Go ahead. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Well, it all comes down to it. When you boil right down to it, man. None of us know shit. None of us know shit. So, well, we all learn new shit every day. No biggie. Yeah, you're good. That's why we're here. You come, we can tell you all about our departure and our love for all this shit. I love that part. He's sitting back there and he's looking. He's like, "Think this guy's blood in there? Do you think he'll come after me? You know, you guys said something that made him mad." Kirk just loses it. He's like, "Man, Franklin, you're crazy as he is." Yeah, we're all just a bunch of dipshit motherfuckers. Just learning. We can all learn. We can all learn and shit from each other. Going down to it, it don't matter. What matters is passion and love for the film. That's what what you know, what you don't know. What you don't know, you can always learn. If you don't ever learn it, it's not all that important. Well, I got jacked for this, man. I got stoked for this motherfucker. I was waiting for this film. I was waiting to do this ever since last week when I announced it. I love my Italian horror. When I was looking, I've been really, like I said, I could make Monday night Texas Chainsaw Massacre a watch every week, and it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't get upset one bit about that. If it's the only movie I had, the only one I could get to, that's what I'd do. Cool. All the movies that I otherwise never see. Yeah, I know, and I so wish I was here. I've been watching these for 40 years, you know, over 40 years. So I'd love to be in that position. I love to come across an old, really good one that I haven't seen yet. That is so cool. I love this bit that Franklin goes on in here because he's pissed. See, they're laughing, have a good time, yet they leave him out there and just act like he's just kind of like the fifth wheel, you know. And you know they invite him because he mocks her. He mocks what she must have said to him. See, you hear him here in just a minute. Oh, come on, Franklin. It's real fun. It's going to be a real fun trip. That's him mocking his sister. Open the bottle. Open the bottle. You see what's up here? Drinking champagne. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Get this. Hey, see, for your family. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, awesome. Long. Seen a lot. Yeah, yeah. He pulls his ass up in there, don't he? He had a great time with this Paul Pertain. This one place Franklin. He had a really good time with this. he stayed in character the whole time, so he was Franklin this whole time. So he had to be annoying to people. Absolutely, I would have too. Just have fun. Here's to you. Enjoy your champagne. I don't drink anymore. I haven't in many years. That's a long story. See, there he is listening to the laughter. It's just pissing him off. See, look at his face. He's just like, I love these old houses, man. See, he's imitating their laughter. It's gonna be real fun trip. Why any more fun today? I don't think I'm gonna be able to take it. Then he raspberries him again. And then he, after doing that, he immediately tries to wheel himself through the doorway and hits his hand on it. You know how that is. Like when you're moving a couch or you're moving some furniture, you hit your hand on the side of the door. He just gives them a look like, you motherfucker. Yeah. The trail between them two old sheds. Yeah. Oh man, it's from it's an old one, man. It's an old one, Austin. Because look, it's 1974, and it was done then. I mean, it took a lot of money to get that place back in shape. Where he sees some weird shit going on. He's down, bones down there, and he looks directly above his head. Sally, he's like, something's wrong here, man. Was that rib bones? That was like ribs to me. Maybe. Yeah, definitely one of the dramatic scenes. There they go. Yeah, the trail between them two old sheds. Great, you fell on your ass, Kirk. Well, later on, when he's talking about when Rick was talking about whether the hitchhiker followed him or not. He's like, oh, probably not. He's probably afraid Kirk would kill him. Like, who the fuck is afraid of Kirk? You know, what's Kirk gonna do? Get his ass whipped? We find out what Kirk's gonna do. You can see, oh yeah, you can see it's coming right off the ground. Well, like you're driving, like in the middle of summer, you're driving down the road, and you can see in the distance, you see like this mist, right? That's the kind of heat that's going on here. It's a hot motherfucker. And they said it got inside the house with lighting and everything. They got like 120, 130 degrees in the place. Mm. I seen some shots the other day. Someone was playing the video game. It looks really good. You can be the cook. You can be a hitchhiker, you can be Leatherface, you can be one, or you can be one of the victims that's trying to get away. And during certain times, the grandpa character will holler and shit, and he'll let you know when somebody's trying to escape or whatever, and you have to constantly come and feed him blood and shit. Because if you let him die, you lose. Like if you're the Sawyers and you don't give grandpa blood and shit on a regular basis, he'll die. And that's how you lose. Or if all the kids, if all the victims get away, then you lose. And if you're playing as the victims, it's like group play. You got a bunch of people being the victims. If you can get away from them, then you'll win. So it looks interesting. It's evil, but yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I live in Indiana, so we get in the winter we get really cold. In the summer we get really hot. So I love this house, man. The coolest, next to some cinematography and Halloween, the coolest cinematography in any horror movie I've ever seen is the shot right underneath that swing. When she gets off, she's walking up there, and that shot gets right up there to her butt, and it's going right up into the house. Man, that's why I stuck it in the for the horror of it intro. It's a fucking tooth, man. See that tooth? Are you guys at the porch? Funny? How you mean funny? What do you mean funny? Like, oh, but the generator? Yeah, maybe. Most people obviously want to be very. I don't find anything funny about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. Kind of worrying me, man. Kind of worrying me, Russell. Concerning me. Hello? Yep. We going in here, I'm gonna club you in the head with some shit. And have your ass for dinner, motherfucker. Now this is, it just the place just looks ominous. I mean, I mean, it's like maybe we can walk somewhere. He's going in here. He's like, well, he wasn't gonna go in, but then he heard a noise, and he's like, man, I think, the front door's open. But still, the second you stick your head in this place, it's like, fuck, here it is, slip, bam. Oh, thud. There you go. There goes how badass Kirk is. There goes Kirk. I love the twitch, man. That's creepy. There you go. That's why that's at the end of my intro. That's so fucking cool. Kirk, here it is, the best cinematography, all gore right here. Bullets are right underneath that swing. Kirk. Now look, you seen a tooth fall out, and then he goes in and he sees the place looking like that, and then he hears a squeal like a pig or something, and then he says, "Well, fuck it, I'll just go on in," Durr. But at the same time, I mean, it's 1974. You didn't, people hadn't seen quite as much then. Yeah, oh yeah, that twitch was, oh man. And she goes, now this is scary. Now she loses it here because Gunnar Hansen stayed pretty much in character. He stayed with his mask on a lot of the time, so they didn't even really see him until these parts. So when she comes in here and she comes running for her, she starts taking off running. That fear is somewhat genuine. Trips over shit, falls down. Bunch of now. This is the chicken room. I think this is where they put the chicken. There's the chicken in the bird cage. That's their birds, right? Chicken. Tweety in that motherfucker. That's a black. That's a chicken. They don't have Tweeties. They got chicken. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. This whole bench. Yeah. It's like a whole body in that motherfucker. Yeah, a whole body lined up in that thing. I was like, I think the hitchhiker did that bench. What do you think? Absolutely. And hanging there. Hello. Nice little skull hanging there. It's like you got a crown or something going on around there. A little bit of biblical shit going on there, maybe. Run, yeah, run, yeah, something. She tries. She's in shock right now. At this point, you're wondering, okay, which doorway do I go to get the hell out of here? She's, I mean, you got to put herself, you got to put yourself in her place. She's in shock right now. She cannot believe what she's looking at. She cannot believe what she's seeing. Look at that little tiny rib cage. Did anybody ever notice that? The real little rib cage is hanging there. Imagine like smell. It's that smell in there. Everything. Now she's freaking out. She's making God, you're making way too much noise. Here it is. She's heading out. Look at this fear. She's like, oh shit. She's kicking and fighting, man. You see how much? I mean, Gunner's struggling with her. You know what I mean? She's fighting him. And the whole thing, man. And another thing that makes this really cool is back then in 1974, nobody recognized any of these actors. These actors hadn't done shit that people had seen. So it almost comes off like a snuff movie. You know what I mean? You never seen them anywhere before. You know? They're kind of like Last House on the Left. You know what I mean? Never seen any of these people before. So then be all of a sudden being in a movie getting fucked up. You got the pan hanging below her, just especially to catch the blood. You got blood from Grandpa. Oh, it's fantastic. And as she hangs there, she gets to watch him cuddling Kirk. And he's chopping up on Kirk, getting him ready. And she's hanging there watching. She got hooked through her back, probably punctured the lung. Oh, man. Not, know what I mean? This is what I talk about with blood. Well, blood's a funny animal because a lot of times you need it, but true, oh man, I don't know. They didn't need blood. Here it is. Now here's her boyfriend messing with Franklin. He's all worried about the hitchhiker coming after him, and he's saying, I gave him your name, Franklin. I told him where you live. He's gonna kill you. Why don't she tell her boyfriend to shut the fuck up? Why don't she tell her boyfriend, leave my brother? Let's stop messing with my brother. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. Now listen to the boss here. Listen, I'll walk down. She mentions, well, hey, I want to come with you. He's like, no, you stay here. It's like, okay, boss. I think you better stay. Okay. No, all right, my ass. What do you mean? Jerry's the boss, I guess. I'm like, look, I don't think so. Seems funny. What's wrong with you, Russell, man? Well, no, I don't think he was going with a. He wasn't going with this funny movie with this one, was he? That was the second one he was going for the, you know, for the comedy. This, I think he was just looking to shoot a documentary style, something that felt real. I never knew it was supposed to be funny, man. I've heard a few things with Hooper, and that's not exactly what he said. He was going for a comedic thing on part 2. I'll check it out again, and I'll get back with you. I'm afraid we're gonna have to agree to disagree. Yeah, yeah, man. But like I said, I'll dig into this, and we'll discuss this tomorrow night. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Russell. I understand what you say. He's sick, dude. Horror movie fans are sick people, aren't they? I understand what you're saying. I understand, man. I just mess with you. I love how the score, like I said, the score is like Black Christmas. It's a Black Christmas original actual music, except for like the weird Christmas music. But as far as just like the music during the scenes and shit, it's more sounds like on the piano. You know what I mean? Yes. Chainsaw and everyone. That's what I was talking about right before the movie, Sean. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was waiting in line, and he was sick of waiting in this line, and there was a display of chainsaws, and he was like, "Nah, I could really get through here really quick if I grabbed these chainsaws and started sawing through everybody." Yeah, that and like I said, the coverage of Vietnam, how gross this coverage of Vietnam War was, and the Ed Gein story, and the Edward Wayne Henley story is just all those things combined is where this came from. Matthew McConaughey's now you talk about funny. Matthew McConaughey is fun. Matthew McConaughey can do anything, can he? He's a damn good actor. He's a little underappreciated, in my opinion. First time I realized he could really act. He could really do some really good shit. So that's when I was like, man, Matthew McConaughey could be creepy. There's Jerry, the smart ass. I enjoy Jerry getting fucking killed. I love this. There's two movies I love. There was a great scream from a man. One of them is in Humongous. We'll check out tomorrow night, and one of them is in this because Jerry screams like a like a little girl. This is great. As soon as he sees it, it's like ah. Watch this. If you guys are the part I'm at, when he opens up the freezer and looks at Pam and he sees Leatherface coming in with a big ass, well, with a little sledgehammer. Here it is. Here it is. As soon as he sees Leatherface, he screams like a little girl. There it is. Yeah. Leatherface said, fuck you. Now, the cool thing here is now Leatherface is thinking right now is where the hell are all these people coming from? See, he's looking around, he's like, God damn, man, they're coming from everywhere. And he's worried about getting in trouble. He's thinking, oh my God, these kids keep coming in here like this, I'm going to get in trouble. If I don't catch them, well, I'm in trouble. So he sits down and he's like, oh God, you know, where are they? See, them coming in and messing with this is his territory. This is his little home. This is his little house that he's made. And they're invading it. They're invading his territory. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's great. Oh, man. Well, he should be happy, but he's more freaked out than anything. He's not used to people just coming in here, you know? And they are. But to me, this is when it really gets weird, man. That's another thing. There's gonna be an original Elm Street here on this channel on Monday here in the next few weeks. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna cover all the ones that I love the most and all the ones that have made a difference and made it why I have a channel. Yeah, man, he can get in trouble, you know, and you know what an asshole the cook is. Look what your brother did to the door. To me, he's the creepiest one of all of them because one second he'll be like, I can't stand this, you know, ain't no need for this, you know, blah blah. Just get it over with, and then the next second he's sitting there giggling. You know what I mean? It's, to me, that's creepy. Jerry, uh, Jerry, Jerry, hey, hey. They'll play it back in a minute or so, maybe. See, he's got the right idea, even though he doesn't realize the gas station. You know what I mean? But still, he's got the idea. Rickles is more as one of the group. Good cat. Yeah, good in Rob Zombie movies. Man, oh, the cook. Yeah, only play anything else to be mad about. Yeah. He'd already beaten on fucking Hitchhiker and shit. You know. Yeah, this fucker took off and went down there to check on these people and wouldn't even let them go with him, and they didn't even leave him the damn keys. What a dick. You don't often leave somebody like that, man, leave the keys. No, the Moonlight, yeah. The whole end of this movie is just a freaking nightmare. See, I'm a watcher that puts myself in the place of the characters in the film, and yeah, but she does such a wonderful, wonderful job. She is so believable. It is just ridiculous. See, she's not like she's gonna leave him. She's like, forget it. I'll just go. I'll leave you here. She starts walking away and leaving him. But the next scene, you can see her pushing him, so she helps him. She loves her brother. You know what I mean? That's why she wanted him to come. He can be annoying, but he's her little brother. You know. Michael Dell's 80 today, huh? Damn. That's another one that I'm gonna redo here soon too. Is Buffalo Boring. That's another one of my favorite films of all time. You a naughty little suka. Grandpa is like, yeah, he's like, oh, what is it, 100 and I can't 100 and something. I don't even. See, now she's pushing him, and this is some of the version I'm watching on the second sight, man. You can see when this attack happens on Franklin, and when she starts running through this brush, it's so much better lit up than any of the other 4Ks, Blu-rays. You know, I can see more in this one than I ever had. Your generator just a little bit. See your noise. Stop. Here we go. That's the version I'm watching. I can see her pushing him through there pretty damn good. It's not just black all around. You got like a light blue. Yeah. I mean, well, he's a big boy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. See, you can see that really good. That's the best. Yeah, that's the best you've ever been able to see that. You can actually see Franklin getting chopped up. She's just sitting there going, "Oh my god!" She just takes the fuck off. Yes, yes, he sure does. Yeah, Franklin, you'll be right back. But and you got the oh man, Jerry. Let's get a doodle. Yep, Jerry's such a dick, man. I love watching him get beat in the head with his sledgehammer. He screams like a little girl, hey, and he gets beat in the head. Shut the fuck up, Jerry. What a jerk. Left him there. Wouldn't even let him come and then took the damn keys with him. He could have got at least got a little ways with the keys. Uh, Timestamp 53 and a half minutes. My subtitle here said Sally's still screaming. Edgy. Yeah, that'd have been interesting. But I'm not sure if we would have got the same love or same attention if we called it edgy. You know? She just gonna rip that goddamn door off. She don't give a fuck. Yeah, he just saw right through that motherfucker. That's smart though, because immediately it shuts that door. Did you not notice what kind of house she's in at this point? She's just trying to get the hell out. Yeah. There's the grandpa. He's barely alive, man. This dude, he's just like, oh my god, I'm tired. Can't move. And grandma, she done bit it, man. Yes, he's a kid. Yeah, he's just a teenager. He was actually the youngest person in the cast, I do believe. Uh, John Duggan. Yeah, he was the youngest guy. She just ran around that fucking window. Fuck it. Can't blame her. That's the only place she had to go. You hurt. Damn. I had to have broke a bone or something. You know what I mean? Sprained something. Uh, really? Oh, I was on chats. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice to see everybody meet each other and shit, man. That's pretty cool. It's all this stuff's for. Bring everybody together. It's nice to be able to do that. You know, get that common enjoyment out of films. You know, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't do it. But I like to share my feelings and my thoughts for these films and just share my love for them. You know what I mean? Just show everybody. You know, I may come off like a little kid sometimes. You know what I mean with these movies, but you know, uncontrollable excitement. So you know. I don't care how I come off. I don't care if I come off like a little kid. Just enjoying the film. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Keeps us young. She is just, oh my god, yeah, she is just losing it. She's basically just running. All she hears, you know. So hell yeah, he does. And he's a big boy too, Sean. He's a big boy. He can move. Well, no, this family itself is not real. It's just taken from real shit, like Ed Gein and shit like that. It's inspired by it. Yeah, like I said, Ed Gein, Norway Henley, people like that. It's got some inspiration from Hitchcock Psycho, I mean, shit like that. Just inspired. Now, she should be worried. What she should be worried of here is the fact that damn well he heard the chainsaw, and he's not worried at all that there's someone out there with the chainsaw. She's not thinking about that though. You know what I mean? She's in panic mode still. Hell yeah, Russell. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, man. Good. I love those documentaries, man. All those documentaries. His favorite movie. Like, yeah, it sure was. He used to watch that and chant and shit. He was doing that with that last victim that he had. See, here's what she's looking in there. She's like, I think there might be a liver in there. You know what I mean? Just hanging there, just kind of smoking and cooking. I mean, Chris and Mon June. Well, yeah. And in the background, you hear the radio talking about extremities were removed, hands, feet removed, and then you see these things up in this thing cooking. Good. Oh, well, there's certain problems in which me and I can't remember who I was discussing it with, but problem with Exodus Believer is they need to do rewrites on it, right? Well, problem is they can't do rewrites on it right now because they're on strike. You know what I mean? The screenwriter guild and all that kind of stuff are on strike right now, so they can't rewrite. Steel, what's up, Steel? How's it going, man? I see you. Been a minute. John Steele in the house, everybody. Oh, smacking the Peter with his fucking broom, man. Like I say, he's the scariest fucker of all of them. So it's for Russell, man. Everybody hang out and bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I said a million times, we all can't hang out in the same place together. This is the closest that we can do. So that's what's up. Closest we can do is hang out together on here and share some conversation and share some films. Just make friends and be friends like that. You know, human. Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That's why they focused on it, and that's why, like I was talking about earlier, she kind of looks at it. You know what I mean? And she looks at it again, and then she just like, and at the same time, you hear the news report in the background where you're talking about, all the body parts and everything that have been removed. So yeah, they were trying to indicate that yeah, that was people in there. Yeah, oh definitely, definitely. Room hurt. He's beat her by half senseless. And this is really sadistic of him, because he gets her in the truck here, and he jabs her with the broom over and over again. He's laughing, and they'll stop him like, "Oh, now, ain't no reason to do that now. No reason to cry." And they'd be like, and they'll start doing it again. It's like, that's what's so scary about him. It's like he's like two different people, you know. Like there's one part of him that kind of feels bad about it, and then there's the other part that enjoys it. So hell yeah, definitely, man. Thank you. Yes, that really means a lot to me too, because that's why I started the channel, just to find other people out there that love shit like I do, and love, just so glad to hear that. Thank you. Really means a lot to me. It really does. So here he is. See, with enjoyment. He stabs her a couple times. Hope you're not too uncomfortable down there. And then he's like, "Oh, now you're no reason to do that. Just take it easy." See, look at the meanness on him when he's stabbing her with it. She's trying now. No need to do that. And he does it again. That is psychotic. That is a true sociopath. I'm just glad that I'm able to fit in with the group and be able to provide the same enjoyment that that some of the other creators are able to provide. I would hate to run a channel that people don't want to come to. You know what I mean? But people enjoy coming to my channel, and you guys enjoy my company doing this as much as I enjoy yours. That's what it's all about to me. And there he is. Come here, you mop hair, idiot. You damn fool, you almost got caught over the new. Oh, that weird guy at the gas station. No, I don't think so, man. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, that is logical, Sean, man. But at the same time, I just think he's like a member of the family, maybe. Smirks. Echoes. Well, yeah, I mean, no telling. It never explains who that guy is, or if he's part of the family or what. Or maybe he is the guy in there. But I don't see him hiring him and him being a part of, you know what I mean? And just for him to be dinner that, you know? Or the ground beef packaging. Oh, that one. Yeah, the ground meat packaging is great. Fantastic. Yeah, I got quite a few of myself. This Smurfette. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. See, now he's the old lady. He's cooking the dinner. He's playing the mom. You know what I mean? Now he's beating on him. See, he did do his job right, and the crazy fucker's still beating him with a damn stick. And he did his good. See that? No wonder he was afraid. He got beat anyway, and he did. I like know what Leatherface is saying. The dude was in a hurry, and he started poking at her and shit. Like some bratty little kid, you know. He loves the stick. He loves the stick, absolutely. Sports are cool, man. Oh yeah. Are you sure they didn't get away? Yeah, yeah. It never tells you what he's saying though. Can't tell what he's saying. You run the door. He's out here tormenting this poor girl, man. Give me 2 minutes, you guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You get the stick. Oh yeah, you will. He's out there, man. I mean, the cook is out there. I truly believe he's two people in one body. It's a pretty face to put on. Yeah, man. You got two or three of them. You know what I mean? He got himself new and earlier. I'm not sure which one he's wearing right now. I'm not sure if he's wearing Pam or if he's wearing Jerry or if he's wearing Kirk. You know, he's wearing Pretty Woman, and that he must be wearing Pam. Maybe, maybe he is wearing Pam. Here they come bringing Grandpa. Hell yeah. I know that carefully. It's like carefully they bring Grandpa down. Make sure I shake him around. You know what I mean? I got so much respect for him. You know. Found out Treat Williams. Yeah, yeah. We talked about that earlier, man. I didn't know that until just a little bit ago. What I think is great is so many people in the chat know who Treat Williams is. I think that is great. You know, growing up, I knew who Treat Williams was and everything, but I'll tell you this: not very many people growing up, not very many people did I meet that knew who Treat Williams was. And then I get on chat here, and everybody knows, almost everybody knows who he is. I think that is so cool. That's the cool part about having the internet and the chats where you can talk to people from 1,000 miles away, or like Ninja be on the other side of the world. You gotta remember, Ninja's from Australia, you know, and he's one of my best friends on here. So and he loves that blood. There he goes. Substitute. Yep, I remember those. This movie's a sick person. Yeah. Well, it's mainly Tobe Hooper. There's other people involved. You know what I mean? You got Kim Hinkle, and you got there's a cinematography done by Daniel Pearl. You got Robert Burns. You know what I mean? But majority, this is coming from the mind of Tobe Hooper, man. Tobe Hooper is. You talk about all the directors and the horror film creators that are gone, that passed now, and to me, he's one of the most underrated. I think this is one of the most underrated. Um, you always hear people talk about the big three, and they always say it's Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy. To me, Leatherface is in that top three. In the top three, there's four. You can't have a top three without Leatherface. It's impossible. Yeah, that was all she could take. She just passed the fuck out. The old man was sucking blood out of her fingers. She just passed out. That was it. And then she wakes up and immediately there they are, tormenting her, howling at her, screaming along with her. Life Force is very cool. As a matter of fact, the Life Force Steelbook I got from our esteemed friend John Steele. There it is. Life Force Street Factory still working. Thanks to Mr. Steele. And here he is. Can't be helped, young lady. You can't let them kill me. Now Leatherface is gonna creep down the table. And he gets right in her face, man. She's like, what the hell are you doing, man? He's like, you like this face? Hell no. You're crazy. You gotta make him stop. He's just a cook. Uh-oh. Now he's gonna challenge his authority. Me and Leatherface do all the work. He's just a cook. Yeah, the stitch face. Yeah. Now that's one of the things in the clipping. So I was talking about the clipping. You can't see it quite as well in the Dark Sky 4K. What Life Force? Know about Life Force, Sean? Man, the Tingler. You gotta remember, man. Tobe Hooper, what dude? He films a lot. He did Eat the Lies, man. I mean, you know. He was going, oh, I just won't put up with this anymore. And then all of a sudden he's like, her. And he starts laughing. And here she's had enough. She's freaking out, man. Look at her eyes. Absolutely horrifying. Can you imagine? Put yourself in her place for a minute. He's changed face. He's got like three different faces in this. He's got the killer face, which is your regular leather face. He's got the younger face, which is the pretty woman, basically. And then, of course, he's got the older one, the older woman, the one that prepares the dinners and sets the table. Yeah, I think this is Pam's face all made up. You know, he had the older hair and stuff when he was preparing. When he sit down to dinner, he's got the younger face now with makeup. No, you're not stupid. You just have, man, we've been watching this for years. Oh my God, PTSD. Oh my God, at least, man. Yeah, I can't take it no more. I'm not gonna stand. You know, right after he just got done laughing at her, he's gonna hop up and be like, "Oh, I can't take this. This ain't right. I'm gonna stand for this people." But, oh my God! And then it throws her back into a panic again. Grandpa, we're gonna let you have this one. Ah, what do you mean we're gonna let you have this one? She gets so desperate here that she says, "I'll do anything you want." You know, what I mean, she is even offering that to try to get out of the situation. She is so desperate. See, I'll do anything you want, please. They aren't interested in that. They're interested in tormenting you and then killing you and cooking. Oh, you was? Damn. Like, no, now imagine he's talking about taking her to Grandpa. Where Grandpa had this one. She's like, what? What do you mean, Grandpa can have this one? He's holding that straight razor to her throat the whole time. Lord, please don't, please. Oh, he literally carried her over. You can see her feet coming off the floor. She don't know what the hell Grandpa was going to do. I mean, you can only imagine if you're her. Yeah. Grandpa's so damn old and weak, can't even hold the fucking hammer. Halloween. Yeah, yeah. I trade I trade anxiety so much better in H2O than Halloween 2018 and Neutral. Easily, yeah. Michael Myers looked a little bit better in H2O. It would have helped. Yes, yeah, yeah. I've heard the shark actually. Oh my god, haven't seen it. She finally fights her way away from here. She's like, "Fuck this," but he's just cracking her in the head. Not hard, just hard enough to hurt really bad. I'll, I'll kill. Let me get her. He lets go over long enough because he wants to do it. She's broken away here. Here's the second window. Blam! Now she's been going. Now he's getting to be daylight. She has went through this all freaking night. All night she's been dealing with this. Yep. Yes. Yes. The Netflix one. Yeah. Yep. I seen it. Like, yeah. Here we go. He's chasing behind her, and he not. He's like, could have caught her here, but instead he must have just went behind her and sliced her. Shit. He wants to play that game. Yes, he just wants to run behind, slice, slice. That's just terrible, man. That's gotta hurt. So he just slice, slice. He just cut the hell out of her. Instead of catching her, that's what he wanted to do. Oh, got her again. This is the most blood you're gonna see in a movie. She's bloody as fuck now. She gets out of the way. She pulls away. Get like, go. Boom. This is a great brother. Oh, he's dead. Thud. Made your mom puke. Damn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Still, what the fuck, man? She told me about how she watched back in the '80s on VHL, man. This guy here, he got her now. He runs in his own truck, pulls her in, shuts the door, and gets out of his own truck. Goes out the other side. Now, with him just doing out the door, I get that fucker going, man. I mean, now you got 18 years to go through shit. This truck driver's lucky here. He's got that torque in. He's lucky here that he actually hits him with it. Because if he hadn't hit him with it, Leatherface would kill him. He ran the fucking face with it. Yeah, man. I completely agree, man. That motherfucker should have got that truck going and moved and held ass down that road, man. This truck, no, imagine this dude in this Chevy pickup truck. Looks like it might be a Scottsdale Chevy truck, maybe. He's like, what the hell's going on? He's like, get in the back, get your ass in here, because I want to take off. Now here, this scene here, she's taking off and she's laughing. She is literally that happy that this is done and over with. That she's been hot, she's been smelling smell forever. She is so happy that it's over. That guy keeps looking back. He's like, oh, well, fuck this, we're getting out of here. And the truck driver just ran the other way. Hysterical. She has just lost it. She's never going to be right again, guys. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have. He just saw the door. I got my shit going and took the fuck off. Blam! Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Woo! All right. Just shoot here real quick. Yeah. I see that for two. Hang on just a minute here. Yeah, bring over just a couple of things, show y'all real quick before you take off. Here's the neck of Leatherface. Got many different weapons and shit with him, different little things. Now this is the Hitchhiker and Nubbins. Now, if you've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, you know it's the same guy. This is him alive. This is him dead. There's a Hitchhiker, and then there he is after he's dead. Look, three little figures here. Worth a damn fortune now. And then here, this is the Black Maria. This is the truck, and this came to the 40th anniversary. Little thing here you put on the back, and it comes with the 40th anniversary edition and a big version of this here. And I got some others too, but I'll wait for Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 to show you all that. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Movie Maniacs version. Here's Movie Maniacs version. There you go, right there, man. Yep. And I got chopped off and stuff over there, but I'll wait to show that off when we do Part 2. Should I do Part 2 next week? Chainsaw Massacre 2 next week, or should I go on to the beginning and the remake? We'll go ahead and take a vote right now. Those of you that's left, is it Chainsaw Massacre 2, or do we start on the beginning and do the remake? Part 2 next week? Part 2 next week? Awesome. There we go. Give me one more vote for Part 2 and we got it. Got it. There it is. Awesome. That'll work. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves this evening. We finish this smoke here and then I'll let y'all get to your evening. All right, Ninja, cool, man. Everybody's down with it. Everybody's down with it. I'll play here. We'll do let's see. Here it is. Here's this version. And then I've also got here's the DVD version I had for years. Yeah. This is the gruesome edition. And then you got this one. Chainsaw Massacre 2. So this is what we'll do next week. And here, of course, you can see the this is the old Breakfast Club type thing here. Great artwork on this thing, man. It's a slip cover inside of a slip cover. All right, man. Thanks to everybody for coming by, man, and watching this with me. Much appreciated. Always. Tomorrow night will be me and Sean on For the Horror of It, episode 11. And we will be doing Humongous. Let me show you Humongous. We got a couple different versions of Humongous. I can find the other version. See, I can't find it right now. But this is Humongous. We'll be watching this tomorrow. This is actually seen from the movie. It's damn good. Here's some of the pictures on the back of it. You're going to see. Remember correctly, this right here is in my intro. Briefly, it's in my intro. That scene right there is. Yeah, tomorrow night, Humongous at 10 o'clock with Sean for the Horror of It, episode 11. And Wednesday night, oh man, don't forget, it will be the very first episode, the premiere, the pilot of the trivia show. It's all a surprise. The opponents have no idea that they're taking on each other. It's all secret on who's going to be there. And we're going to do 7 questions. We're going to do 4 multiple choice, 2 regular questions, and then the 7th question, the very last question. And we'll make it really cool. If like the tied 3-3, the 7th question will be a non-horror question, and that hopefully will be the exciting. So we will yes, Humongous is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time Wednesday night. Yeah. Wednesday night will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. Will be the trivia show. Then of course Sean is doing his Near Dark watch at 10. So hopefully Sean will be in the chat and joining us for that Wednesday night. Thanks for coming by, Steel. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody. Mayanne, Russell, Austin, Ninja, Trenchy, everybody. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Um, you know a lot. You know a lot. Hey, you know as much as we do, man. You're always much appreciated. Always love to have you. Always love to have all you guys. Much love from me to you. You guys have a great night tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. And don't ever forget, I am